everybody. I'm really missing you all. It's a really weird time at the moment for all of us, and I miss seeing you all every day. My last week I was in school Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday with a few children, which was weird, just having a few there, but I had some time with Darcy and Inez and their brothers and sisters and a couple of others as well, and we had lots of fun actually in school, but it's not the same as seeing you all. So I hope you have enjoyed doing some of the work that I've left on the website. If you haven't done it, don't worry, there's no expectation to do any of it. If you have done it and you'd like to share any with me, then I would love to see it. So just send it over. You've got my email address on the website, so just send it over and I'll have a look. I'm not promising that I'll mark everybody's or reply to everybody's, but I would really like to have a look, especially at your Greek myths. If you've got a way of getting those over, that'd be great. I've been uploading chapters of Who Let the Gods Out, as you might have seen. I hope you've been enjoying those. They're really embarrassing and I'm not watching them back, so I hope you've enjoyed watching those. And once we've finished that one, I've got the second book here, or I might go on to a different book, I'll see. I've been reading some books as well. You know I like reading, and I'll tell you what I've read. So I think it was probably Ruby that told me off for never having read this book, and she was quite right. So I have now finally read Wonder, and Ruby, you were dead right, I should have read this. This was very eye-opening book, and really good, really makes you think about how you judge people maybe before you meet them. I've also read Skellig, which is a classic and I should have definitely read a long time ago. It's got a bit of swearing in it, so just be careful with this one, but really weird, really dark and weird, with a very open ending. You have more questions at the end than you started with, but a brilliant book and very quick to read. And I read today A Boy in the Girls' Bathroom, which was not what I was expecting at all. I know the Year 6s have read this one, so if the Year 6s carry on reading it next year, you might want to wait until then so you don't spoil it. But again, as a teacher, it makes me think about children's behaviour and what they can and can't help in terms of behaviour as well, and what's a choice and what's maybe habit, and made me think about those as well. So those are some of the books that I've been reading. I've uploaded some more work for you this week if you want to have a go at any of that, but I've also I'm going to put on the main page some fun activities to try, things like Taskmaster, which is a program, one of my favourite programs. They're doing some home tasks at the moment, which is just really good fun, and if you and your family have got time, they might be some fun to have a look at. I'm not saying you have to do them, but they're just good fun if you want to have a look. I think some of the ones he's done so far is throw a piece of A4 paper into a bin in the most spectacular fashion, and people have been playing with sort of camera work and all sorts of things like that, so that's been good. I'm also going to upload some other activities that you might want to have a go at, just in case you're bored at home. I'm sort of still looking through your SPAG and your Mathletics online, just seeing what you've done. Get Epic, the book website, I've actually set some questions based on a book on that this week, so if your parents haven't yet accepted the email, do ask them to do that. I've resent it to everybody that hadn't, so if you're still waiting for them to accept the Get Epic email, do ask them to do that, because one of the activities for English is some questions based on that. One of the maths activities this week, I've actually videoed myself talking and I haven't watched them back. I found an app that lets me use my iPad as a whiteboard, so I've done examples of some column multiplication and have talked you through it. So have a watch of those, and you can keep going back and watching them then to remind yourself of those 4 dots patterns with the lines that we did to help us remember the order of what to do. So do keep having a look. If any of the work's too hard for you, just adapt it. Find ways to adapt it for you. The spellings are up this week. If you do slightly different spellings, do your spellings. A couple of you don't do those spellings, so just do your spellings with those. And you've all got the spelling activity sheet in your packs, or I've uploaded it as well. I'm sure there was more I was going to say, but I can't think of what it is now. I will continue to upload the videos of the book. I'm trying to find a different bookshelf in my house every time to read in front of, because I know you will think that my house is made of books. So you will probably see quite a few more bookshelves. I'll run out eventually, but you'll find some more bookshelves. That's it for now. I hope you're all safe. I hope you're all well, and I really hope to see you all soon. So keep safe, keep inside apart from when you go out for some exercise, and keep everybody else safe as well. And I miss you all.